Checkers, wreckers, and more. Brought to you by Howe, Patio, and Windows. They bring you premier windows, sunrooms, siding, and roofing in all of Southwest Michigan since 1983. Checkers, wreckers, and more. Brought to you by Howe, Patio, and Windows. They bring you premier windows, sunrooms, siding, and roofing in
Harvest, Domino, KFC, and it's always delicious Taco Bell. I just want to take time to say thank you for my family, my two beautiful, handsome, striking sons, Walker and Texas Ranger, or TR, as we know it. And of course, my red hot smoking wife.
Everybody,
happy Monday, folks.
we almost had a disaster. Like that was close. Brantley started pulling a chair out. He hooked the Ethernet cable and shivered me timbers. It almost went for a tumble.
Chad hustled. That was impressive.
Good job. Yeah, I hope everyone had a great weekend. Paul, how was your weekend?
It was pretty good. Pretty chillaxed. Didn't do much with the Super Bowl yesterday. But no, it was fun. I'm ready for racing, man.
I know, and it's kind of what my thing was. Okay, football season's done. It's race season. We got the Daytona 500 coming up, which I'm excited for.
Starting Wednesday. If you don't have Flow Racing or any of the other streaming platforms, watch what's going on at the the other short tracks. So,
what'd you think of that Super Bowl? Honestly, because my opinion,
it was boring to me. I mean, the last 5 minutes overtime, that was pretty good. It wasn't one of the greatest games.
I was very bitter because I'm like, man, the Lions could have been there. They were right there. Could have been there. But you know what? Oh, halftime performance. Did you like it? I mean, bring it back to your younger years.
I kind of like the game. I like the back half of the performance. Mad props to Usher. I mean, he sang like 14 lyrics, but he was out of breath because he was dancing like a fool. So, the guy's got mad skill. I'll give him that. I could never try to do that and try to make one sentence. So,
real quick, I want to make sure people can hear us because we're actually trying something today. So, if you can hear us, just kind of give us a hi or something, just to let us know that we're trying to do this where I can stream to a different streaming service where it can go to iHeart and all that good stuff without having to upload it. So.
You know what's super cool? It's still daylight. Like in the windows in the back. If that doesn't mean racing season's right around the corner, I don't know what is.
And the weather has been phenomenal.
We were just playing football with the kids
again.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna feel like a 9-year-old man when I wake up tomorrow morning again.
Yeah.
It's just too old for that. So real quick, I just want to thank Howe, Patio, and Windows for everything that they do for us. They support us a lot. They give us a great place to record, and pretty much whatever we need, and we're thankful for that. And Alicia, of course, thank you for everything that you do for us. We appreciate it more.
She's back as PR. I don't think we make that announcement yet.
We haven't, but she has taken over PR again and social media. She's doing a great job because I failed at it.
PR means pay required.
Pay required. We keep this PG today. But just to let everyone know, we are looking for marketing partners, but we don't want money. We don't want your money. We want to have partners to help us give back to the community, give back to the racers, give back to the fans. Maybe we can do free tickets. I know Brandon over there at Finish Line Landscape Management, he is in the talks. He wants to do that again, so that's going to be cool. But I want to get some partners where maybe we can give these drivers free set tires.
Or even a tire.
A tire, something to give back. We don't want the money. We don't do this for the money. We've never done this for money. So we're not looking for money sponsorship. We're looking for sponsorships to give back to the drivers, the fans. You know,
Yeah, buy some tickets for a family that wants to come to the racetrack, but maybe can't afford it. Something simple like that. Just we're all in this damn thing together, as we talk about. We have a great time. The Foot Boys, the whole family. We hang out with them when we race. We make some great memories, and man, to get more people to get used to that and to see what this sport is outside of just racing.
It's almost like how it used to be. Like when I grew up, everyone was down the pits.
Mhm.
I want to get back to that. And we've talked about this a lot the last going on 2 years. We got to get the fans back in the stands and in the pits because honestly, that's what got me for the love of the sport is going to the pits and actually getting into a car when I could fit into a late model.
If we could just start the races at like 4, so being done by 10 is a reasonable request, that would be great.
Yeah, that is a struggle. So, any updates that you got? Anything you want to touch on before we move on?
No, a lot of racing this week. Already some really good stuff happening down in Florida between the dirt track and World Series over there in East Smyrna. So
Okay, I gotta ask. Sprint cars, why are they not on Flow? Why are they in Dirt Vision? Is there
sponsorship, marketing, right?
so you have to purchase Dirt Vision outside of Flow, correct?
I believe so, yeah.
Sorry, but she wanted Flow for that reason. So okay,
Yeah,
she loves sprint cars.
they're awesome.
Yeah, they're.
You see that High Limits highlights?
No.
Or I don't know if it was actually High Limits or World of Outlaws. Couple Saturday night, Friday night. Oh, my days are blending together.
Yeah,
It's been a hell of a Monday.
It's been a hell of a year. So I don't have any updates. You don't have any updates. I think we should just bring on our guest of honor. He's nervous, so we're gonna make him even more nervous. Go ahead and roll that footage.
What the rock is cooking.
We all just wanna be big rock stars and live in hilltop bosses driving 15 cars. The girls come easy and the drugs come cheap. We'll all stay skinny cause we just won't eat. And we'll hang out in the coolest bars in the VIP with the movie stars. Every good go.
I just gotta say, I love the picture of you working on the mower with your tongue sticking out. Is that a typical thing for you?
No, I just didn't.
They catch you off guard, right?
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, the one, the only, young gun himself, the people's foot, Anthony Foote. Thank you.
Crowd goes wild.
Oh, we got Scary here. So you reached out to me probably a month and a half ago, and you're like, I want episode 70. So we made it work for you. You're shy, aren't you? You're really nervous, aren't you?
Yeah.
He ain't shy. You just got to warm him.
You know, you
Warm him
should
up.
have shotgunned that Coca-Cola.
Probably.
Let me tell you, not only returning guest, the full family was on last summer, 2 summers ago, a while ago.
Yeah.
But he's also repping the Checkers Records More koozie. So
Yes,
That's
Tina
pretty cool.
is definitely G-rated today. I told myself over here, I'm like, all right, I gotta be good today. No talks. Yep, we'll be good today. So, are you excited? I know you're nervous, but are you
Yeah.
excited?
Yeah.
Especially, we enjoy when everyone reaches out to us and say, hey, I want this episode or I want to come on the show. So that means a lot to us. So, are you ready for some questions?
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you sure?
I don't know.
You got your biggest fan back here.
Yeah.
All right. Who is Anthony Foote?
13-year-old he's in 8th grade and races, does football and bowls on the weekends.
I hear you're a pretty good bowler.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Yeah, some days I'm kind of off. Yeah.
So I'm going to ask, and this isn't even a question I had on there, and I thought about it now that you answered that for me. Do you prefer football, bowling, or racing?
Racing.
good answer.
Good answer.
Very good answer.
You
You're number
got your number
one
one fan. You got the peanut gallery back here cheering for you. Paul, go ahead.
All right. So racing number 70. Was there any ever doubt that was going to be your number racing?
Yeah.
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 What would have been your other option?
88A, or because me and Bam were 88A and 88B the first year that we raced mini wedges, and we went to Hartford or Thunderbird. I don't remember what it was. We each had the same number, but our cars were different. Bam's was blue, mine was silver. And the guy didn't know who was who.
He may have been colorblind.
Probably.
Oh, there we go. So your uncle said you don't need G-rated. Yeah, we'll keep it at least PG.
We'll try.
We'll try. All right. How do you eat string cheese?
Peel it.
You peel it?
Yeah.
All right. Okay. There we go. Thank you.
Chad got me with that question. I told him I don't eat it.
Yeah,
Unless it's
Paul's
fried.
never had
Unless it's fried.
He's never had string cheese.
How?
That's what I said.
I don't know. Not really my jam. Unless you fry it and give me some marinara. Then I'm all for it.
Mozzarella sticks?
Yeah.
See what I mean? You see what I work with here?
Pretty much.
All right, well, go ahead.
All right. You're pretty young. What grade did you say you're in? 8th grade?
8th grade.
All right. Any idea what you want to do growing up or when you grow up later on in life?
Work on cars or something like that.
At like a dealership or building race cars like next?
Building race cars, work mechanic somewhere. Just want to work on cars. So I don't really care where it is. Just,
Getting a good start.
yeah.
I was gonna say, because you guys live by the saying, built not bought, correct? You guys
Yes.
build the majority of everything you do, so that's, you're very similar. We classify you right with the Bozell of the boys, Bryson of them. You're always out there working on your cars, right? He's always out there, right? I see you out there a lot, but that might just be a photo op, not just. All right, so at such a young age, you have impacted so many people, and I say that because when you're on the track, there may be a few, but there is not a lot of people that aren't cheering for you. You make a pass, you can hear the crowd over the cars.
Yeah.
So what drives you to be so social with everybody?
Just want to keep the positivity up at a racetrack.
Young age. Already gets it. It's fantastic.
Smart. I couldn't say it myself better. Good, Paul.
All right.
That's a good one.
So I'm kind of surprised. Normally when we have a family on the show, many of whom race, Chad usually asks a question that wasn't on the list today, so I took it. Let's say 5 years from now, you and your dad are running late miles together.
Oh,
You're second, he's first. You got one lap to go. You gonna move him?
no, he's going to wreck me.
Oh.
He already told me he would.
And then you're gonna fix his car.
All right, so I'm gonna take Scoot there. He says you and Uncle Scoot are on track. You moving him?
I'll wreck him any day.
Oh.
He already owes us about $17 for tires.
$17. I love it. He just died. All
He's
right.
probably going to text me in about 5 seconds.
Yeah, that's a good question. Tina wants to know, have you hired anyone to replace you in turn one?
No, I'll be back next year. Anytime I'm not racing, I'll be up there.
All right, Uncle Lance wants to know too. You gonna move him?
No.
No. That was you're very confident on that. Oh, Amanda Lynn's got a good point. You did already beat your Uncle Scoop. Yeah, when he was in bed, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could have won that race.
So I gotta ask, this isn't even a question. So when you knew you were in that race with him, was that in the top of your mind, like, I gotta beat him?
I was like, Bam's car ain't gonna beat me. I gotta go. Like, Cavalier's not gonna beat me. I gotta go.
So you're like, I need to beat him, no questions asked.
Yeah. I was like, how is that car already up there? Well, he also didn't start way in the back, which I was the only car in the back. So I had to go.
Was that when he was in the tiny seat?
Yeah.
No, during the week, we took the pedal extensions off. We took the seat out, put his seat in it. Yeah.
So Dylan said, such an amazing, positive kid. Watching him grow up has been awesome. Always love racing around Kalamazoo Speedway. Seeing him in turn one running flags better than the flagger and the flag stand.
Okay, Dylan. I ain't gonna get yelled at for that. It's gonna be
No, it's awesome. I mean, you've made a huge impact on a lot of people, and I seen that last year, and it's really cool. So
I love the energy that I wish I still had, but yeah, we'll see. Last year we were down in the infield watching you flag, and then a caution would come out, and somehow you're down in the infield with us hanging out, and I'm like, this kid's all over the place. And then next thing you're on the racetrack, it's kind of cool to see.
During the clash, I was down in the middle for I was down for practice, qualifying for all 3 classes, and I was down in the middle for all the races. So I was down in the middle the whole night that night.
yeah, you get around,
Yeah.
and people see that, and like you said, the positivity of the racetrack. People are seeing that as a young kid like yourself, and hopefully it makes an impact on others. So kudos to you for that one. All right, your family has had a lot of success in racing. Do you feel the pressure that you have to be as successful as them?
No, because I'm working at my own pace. I can do, work at my own pace, and I don't have to go out and win all the time. So.
Nice.
That's a mature answer.
Yeah, I
Very
mean,
mature answer.
Amanda wants to know who's your biggest fan.
No, I don't know. I really don't.
There's a lot.
Yeah.
There's a lot. All right, Paul, go ahead.
All right. What's the best piece of advice you've ever been getting outside of someone from your family?
Shoot. I don't really know, but just if you want to get into it, don't buy a $10,000 car your first car, because I learned that the hard way.
Candace says you better say your mama.
Very active comment.
It is. I love it. I'm trying to read up on our thing. Like, we just had dead zone because I'm trying to read all these. So Bubba Warren can't wait to race with you again this season.
I didn't really get to race with him much last year, but seemed pretty fast every time he was out there.
So, all right, I gotta go back to a certain question I asked already. There's another Bubba that's actually in the audience tonight. You gonna move him for a win or race pretty clean?
He's gonna have a lot of blue in his bumper body.
Oh shoot!
I love the smack talk already. It's fantastic.
He did it on his episode. I was about to fall asleep and then I heard Bubba say my name. I was like, I looked right up at my TV.
Are we that boring?
No, it was at I didn't watch it live. I watched it at 11:12.
Shouldn't you be in bed for school?
I'm already in bed. I gotta sleep. Yeah, I gotta watch something.
All right.
Show me that one.
Your mom says, what is Dad's biggest expectation? What does he always say?
Have fun and don't wreck people on purpose.
That's good advice. That's really great advice.
It's funny to put hooks on my bumper.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
We're gonna make you a sticker that says hit right on the back.
So you have had a couple of videos out there of you in your car in the make ready shoot.
Oh yeah.
So what are you thinking when you're sitting in
I
the
gotta
make ready shoot?
pee. I gotta pee.
Yeah.
The night I won, there's a video that I said, Dad, come here. And I said to him, I gotta pee. He just turned around, walked away laughing.
You know, there's a certain race, I believe, that I walked up to you, I gave you knuckles, and you said, I'm gonna see you in victory lane.
It was the night I won.
Mm-hmm. You said, I'll see you in victory lane. I said, all right, I'll be waiting. Sure shit.
7 laps to go. I'm gone.
So does that cross your mind? And you're a confident kid, and it's not a bad thing at all. Is that your mentality when you get in that car? Is I'm going out to win, or
No.
No?
No. I'm just going out to have fun and trying to win, but not gonna win. I'm not saying that I'm not gonna win, but
Your main
try.
goal is to have fun.
Yeah.
I think that's why you gain so much respect right off the bat is people can see that on the racetrack. Even when you're faster than the field starting in the back, with the invert, you took your time, and every time Chad and I were talking about it, you were making veteran moves and being smart coming through traffic, whereas there's guys our age that are not that smart.
Yeah.
I remember the $100 bet night.
Yeah. Oh man, I was walking around and saying I got $1 with 2 zeros on it.
All right, Paul, go ahead, bud.
All right. Let's see where we were on this list. All right, outside of driving, what's your favorite part about being at the racetrack?
Probably getting to see other guys race and how they race, so I can learn what I can do to get better at it.
So I'm going to piggyback off that, man, Paul. Do you feel that racing in main wedges has helped you going into the big cars?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 100%, because it taught me how to get on the brake and get on the gas, like getting off and on. But
how many years did you race the mini wedges?
3. And then.
So mini wedges kind of force you to two-pedal it.
Yeah, because when I raced it, there was a steering column right where my foot, so I couldn't go 1 foot if there wasn't a wood.
Yeah, I can't do 2 foot. I have to do 1
foot.
I can't do it.
I'm driving a stick this year.
So I seen.
Yeah.
You want to talk about that? Are you able to talk about that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's talk about it. What you got?
I got a 1996 Dodge Neon. It's a 5-speed stick. Didn't know how to drive a stick, but I learned by myself. But my dad helped me. We weren't in the car together, but and we were just driving down the road in the truck, and he was like, "Here, this is what you do. Get off, push the clutch in, put it in first, get off, hit the gas, and you'll just start taking off." Yeah. I'm just scared when I go in the corner and I'm gonna hit the clutch instead of the brake. But during the front stretch, I'm just gonna keep my foot on the brake so I don't.
I've done it.
But I also haven't installed it either.
Yet.
Yet.
All right. Well, go ahead.
All right. So.
Actually, sorry.
Oh.
Sorry. There was more to the question. Can you talk about color, or are you just keep it on the down low
I'll talk
until?
about some color. Gonna do the pink, but I'm gonna do the blue and white like last year, but it's gonna be a different design, but it's still blue and white.
Oh.
Car's red, so I'm still lightning McQueen with a lightning bolt on the side.
Like the shoes, yeah.
Yeah,
like the
Like
shoes.
the shoes. Yeah, sweet Lightning McQueen Crocs. Gunner says, "Don't miss the shift."
I won't. I'm pretty sure I will, but.
All right, Paul, go ahead. No,
Always deny it if you do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something's wrong with the shifter.
All right. So.
Came out of my hand.
Ultimate goal. What would you like to race in your career? What would be like?
I'll wait for my mom to say not a sprint car.
A non-wing sprint car?
No, just not a sprint car.
She wants you to, or she doesn't want
She
you to?
doesn't.
Is that what you want to do?
No, I would.
You would?
Yeah. Rico's short enough. I think I could fit in his car. I think.
That's a solid argument.
I can't argue that. I mean, I understand why she wouldn't want you on.
But if I could, at Kalamazoo, it would probably be the rocket car.
Be the what?
Yeah, but look, she just said no sideboard either.
I told you. Told you she was gonna say no rocket car, or how about this? We'll go stagger car with a board on it.
I have to take the flag stand down, but I love the idea.
See how fast we take the flag stand down.
10-inch wheels and tires on the side, camber, all of it. Why?
Why?
You're doing the pedals? No?
You won't even drive. Never mind.
Yeah.
A street stuff.
Oh,
All right.
That's news we didn't have. We'll come back to that. We'll get his thoughts on it.
Yeah.
All right, my question. You got a girlfriend?
No.
You got a girl that you like?
Wait, you do? Who? I'll
Just ignore him for right now because he's got like 9 of them. He's a pimp. Any girls that you like?
No.
Well, this question's really throwing up. All right, so I was going to ask, have you ever used the pickup line of, I'm a race car driver?
No.
Wow.
Nobody in my school thinks I drive a race car.
You haven't taken it in, showed it off yet?
Every single class I've been watching Top Row videos.
Oh, you gotta take the real thing. I don't know if they do show and tell anymore. But
I took my first year to school,
nice.
but
Game changer.
had oil on it from the last night, so I couldn't really.
Well, those kids
Wear
are all
it.
they're missing.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they don't even know. I mean, if there's a girl that's piquing your attention, you just
F1.
go up to her and be like, hey,
NASCAR.
you know I race car? I drive a
NASCAR.
race car?
Huh?
No?
I was reading Joel's
Yeah,
comments.
what's your favorite? NASCAR, F1, or Indy?
NASCAR.
Favorite NASCAR track?
Okay, you got me on this.
You don't know nothing yet. We got, what do you call that word?
Oh, yeah, we got word
association.
association.
I'm just gonna wing it then, but we'll worry about that then. I'm gonna probably say Bristol. I want to go to Bristol or Martinsville, something like that. They're both short tracks. I'm used to short tracks.
Can see a lot more too.
Yeah. When you're at Daytona, you can't see nothing on the backstretch.
They do have a couple of
Can't.
video screens.
Yeah, but you can't see that
Yeah,
Ryan
no, it's
Priest
rough.
flip.
Yeah, it was rough.
Yeah.
All right. What's one goal for 2024?
Top 10 in points and win a couple more races.
I still have one goal.
Oh,
Just kidding.
that's one goal.
No, I'm just giving crap.
I got a question for Paul.
Okay.
How's Denny Hamlin?
Well, hopefully on Monday I can talk about him wrecking out on lap 1 or something.
Okay.
No, the problem is he's really good
I
at.
beat your favorite driver.
Oh, he retired that though. I don't know if you saw that.
Yeah, his
so.
dad made him do it. I
Yeah.
watched the whole thing.
Great PR, son. All right. Kalamazoo Speedway, what's your favorite track food?
I don't really. All I eat is chicken strips and fries. Probably cheese curds.
Cheese curds.
But if I had to choose like an actual food, probably. I don't really eat steak on a stick. Probably the burger.
Which
If I had to
one?
choose the burnout. If I had to choose.
Do you like spicy stuff?
No.
How do you
You
like
don't
that
want the
burger?
I don't know. I
You
just
got a
do.
jalapenos on it.
I just do.
Oh, okay, I'll take it. It works for me. What would be your best memory at a racetrack?
My first win, and when I blew 4 tires on a truck doing donuts in a Kalamazoo. Oh yeah.
It wasn't us. Must be your
Yeah.
Yeah, somebody.
Alright, Paul. You're not supposed to tell people that you do.
They already knew about it.
Oh,
All right. Have you ever sneezed under green flag conditions?
No. Oh, no. No, I haven't.
Do you have allergies?
Yes.
It'll come.
Yeah.
what is it about racing that makes you want to do it so much?
Speed and how other people like to do it too is just like me, so.
That's a good answer. All right. Let's say you go out one Friday, you finish 3rd, everything's good, car's in one piece. You go out the next Friday, you set fast time, nobody can touch you. You find out your crew's put a super illegal part on your car. Do you want to know about it, or just leave it there?
No, I'm not gonna get in trouble, so I don't want to know about it.
Yeah.
Paul, I'm gonna turn that on you.
I probably put it there.
All right, never mind. Bubba, I know you're not on the show, but do you want to know about it?
No.
All right. Fair enough.
Good to know.
Good to know. So that sticker, Kelly, it's gonna work great. You don't want to know about it.
Sweet.
All right, what is it about racing that makes you not like it?
The fighting about it and people just wrecking people for fun.
Bam.
Yeah, yep.
Yeah.
What Bubba are we talking about here?
Yeah.
Are you talking Bubba
Brooks?
Brooks or Bubba Darrow? Because we got Bubba Darrow here. He might be taller than Bubba Brooks though.
I think no. Yeah, maybe.
It's close. It's close. You're probably just close, almost as tall as Adam Terry too.
Mhm.
Love you, Adam, but.
I can finish car.
All right, Paul, go ahead.
All right. Yeah, I sidetracked on that one. All right. Are you excited to change to Kansas Speedway with front wheel drives this year, going to the ABC style of things? Are you excited for that change, or did you prefer how it was last year, where it's just fast guys to slow guys?
Honestly, I didn't really care what they did. I just want to go out there and race, have fun.
Where's the applause button on that one? That's fantastic. Proud of sleeping on that one.
Sorry. All right. What's road on the roof of your car?
16.5.
What's 16.5, Anthony?
16 seconds. 16.5. That's my goal for Kalamazoo Speedway. My fastest lap.
That's how fast, that's what your
Yeah.
goal is to hit?
Yeah. Last year my goal was a 17.0 and I got to a 17.1. Chasing down the LCs.
That's awesome, because when we were reading the questions, I asked Chad, like, do you know the answer to this one? We didn't.
AJ told me a little bit about the goal, but I didn't know what was wrote on the roof. So that's pretty cool.
That is cool. Okay. All right, so you're one of the young guns out there. Does age play a factor in your mindset before a race, that everybody's got potentially many more years experience, or is it just another guy behind the wheel of the car?
No, it's just no, it doesn't really matter because I can race with a bunch of other people. Doesn't matter with their age or whatever, but we'll all still be competitive. Just like me and Terry Klein, we were almost in every race all year. We were neck and neck.
A lot of good battles.
He
beat me by 4 points in the points this year, and I was pretty mad about that.
Were you racing for points last
No.
year, or were you just out having fun?
I was just out there.
So are you going to race for points this year, or you just don't care about points, you just want to go out and have fun? It'd be cool to get that top 10, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
If they do ABC, it'd be good to get a championship or something like that. Somewhere.
so you're not racing for championship, but a little bit of you is like,
Yeah.
yeah, I really want this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get it. I get it. I think that's how everyone is. They're like, yeah, I'm not racing for points, but once they get out there and they start doing it, like, okay, I want this points championship now. Adam Vincent says he owes you a few dunks in the tank.
Yeah.
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 Simple answers.
All right. Single car qualifying or group qualifying? What do you prefer?
My mom talked to me about this one about 6 times. I like group because when you're out there in single, you mess up, everybody knows. But when there's multiple cars and there's multiple people and you mess up, nobody will know because all of their eyes are on mostly anybody else.
Unless you're
But
Chad and you knock down the turn 4 wall in that group qualifying session.
How do you do that?
I blew a tire coming out turn 4.
Yeah, I blew about 6 of them this year. But it also wasn't my fault.
Good.
It's
Good.
never the driver's fault.
It wasn't. I either got hit or spun. That was it.
That is true. All right, Paul.
All right. Who is your racing idol? If you had to pick just one.
Probably my dad. Or one. So my dad.
Has he taught you the art of throwing steamers?
You don't know how many times me and Bam have practiced like frisbees, like throwing frisbees at each other.
Chad's gonna get tackled by Con Air.
You got
No, it's good stuff. Okay. What do you think is hurting short track racing right now?
the rules. Honestly, it's too much to do racing more anymore. Like most of us, like tires are almost $2,000.
For the year.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that puts it into perspective.
I mean, that's-
Everybody thinks, front wheel drives are, yes, an affordable way to get into racing, but still $2,000 just in tires.
All year, that ain't. Nobody wants to do that.
Yeah, I mean, that does make it harder for those who want to move up, because they look at what it's gonna cost in the front wheel drive, and pretty much now you gotta look at straight stock, lane models, that just adds up. All right, well, go ahead.
All right. If you could build your own racetrack, your dream track that you could race at, what would it look like? Describe it to us.
It'd be 3/8, because I'm used to a 3/8. Probably dirt, because I want to race dirt.
In a sprint car. Right? No
Maybe-
comment.
Maybe like a modified or a late model, just to get into it. But now,
Go race against Matt Shepard. Woo!
that board Larson all day.
No, that's a whole different story. Okay, I like that. And your mom just called you out.
I don't like the dirt all over me, but I like the track. I like getting sideways. You know how many times I got sideways at Kalamazoo?
I don't know if you want to do that, but
No, but getting hit and then getting sideways, or not getting on the brake too hard, and the car goes like that. You gotta control it.
all right. How do you think? Oh my gosh. What?
That's my crew chief. He loves bringing up.
What is it, man? Oh,
Yeah, Paul.
Moving on.
Yeah,
Moving on.
We won't talk about that. He had a moment. So, what do you think we can do to get younger generation in race cars?
young gun class, 10 to 14, or whatever. Because at 14 or 13, either one of those ages, you can bump up to straight stock, late model, modified, whatever you want to do.
Is there an age
I would-
limit?
No.
I don't think Kalamazoo.
No, but
Kalamazoo don't have an age
if-
limit, do they?
I don't think so anymore.
I know, yeah, I remember it used to be a
I
thing,
think
but
Berlin does because of NASCAR, but that's.
Yeah.
So you suggest a full-on, legit young
you
gun
be
class?
testing. Oh, no. My grandpa just said he'll be testing a big car this year.
can you confirm or deny?
Gotta set it in the garage.
That's what we heard. I'm really excited about that.
The NASCAR track has it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think,
16, I can race with Carson.
I was gonna say, I don't think Kalamazoo has an age limit. So now when you say a young gun class, are you talking like a front-wheel drive class, a rear-wheel drive class? What do you think?
Front-wheel drive, because if you did a young gun class in the limited, it would be way too expensive because,
So
It's
keep
gonna
it,
keep it
Low
to a
cost?
front-wheel drive or straight stock or something like that.
And real basic. I think that's a great idea.
Don't go spend 20 grand on a car
Almost like
just
a second.
for a kid to go out there and say that he doesn't like it.
it's basically like a factory stock, kind of like.
Yeah, like a
It
step
actually-
above gut and go type deal. Like make sure it's safe and
An actual stock class.
Yeah, like do a young gun class, but don't pull up with a cheater motor. None of that. Just pull up.
They do that?
I don't know, probably. But just some stock. Just
Nope.
I would do any body room, but it has to be stock.
Factory stock with radials, yeah.
I think that's a great idea.
I-
One of the best ideas I've heard on the show.
I've only watched I watch trucks, like, go pick up a F-150 and go race it. Put a cage in it, put a seat in it. That would be one class I would add again. Trucks. Not
Yeah, we watched him at Owasso.
Yeah.
That's where he was.
Yeah, that was
The
irritating.
guy had a flat tire. I started running. I don't even know the people. I started running. I could help anybody.
Literally.
Proof.
Yeah, there's proof.
Championship night. Broke a shock on the pace lap and
First one there,
AJ and his boys.
And then,
Paul's getting out and AJ's like, get back in the car.
yeah, we was halfway in. I was shoving him back in the car.
You want to talk about that car in the garage real quick?
Mhm.
No, let's hear it. Pretty exciting news.
It used to be Lee Slayton's old car, chassis 55. It's
FLF car.
It's an FLF car. It's got
Like it blew up.
no. But I just want to get it done and get out there and try and run it. But I tried to move Zeta around. Stalled it about 7 times, just moving it 2 feet.
So what are you turning it into?
A limited late model.
Like,
A limited late model.
so, aren't you a little scared if your dad says he's gonna wreck you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you excited to race against your dad though?
Yes. If he jumps in the caddy this year, me and him and Bale, 3 wide going for the checker. Whoever gets out, gets out.
I mean,
All right.
I can see that on the front page down the
You
street,
just
right?
opened up a question. Now I'm gonna have fun with this one. Your dad,
Okay.
your brother, your uncles, and you. Same exact car, same exact setup. Who is winning that race?
My dad, because he's got more experience in car, knows what cars can do.
Who comes in second?
Me.
No, I don't. Who finishes dead last?
I was gonna ask it if you didn't, so.
Mm. I don't want to say Bale because I feel like I'm gonna get beat up when I Sorry, Bale, but you're coming in last. I'm gonna be afraid to walk in the door.
You know, honestly,
I'm gonna be like,
I think your brother's gonna shock the world this year.
oh, him and that Sunfire. He's wanted that Sunfire since last year. And I think he realizes how fast he can actually go now.
Excuse us, he's got a video of me driving Zeta. He did a good job.
No.
He's so
I drove it.
You're starting to sound like me talking about it.
Yeah. It's a Monday. It's a Monday. But yeah. I'm just excited to get it out there. Get the body on it. I'm gonna hopefully get it done before this summer. Well, get a body on it at least and then go practice it. Probably not gonna race it much. I'm gonna try and race it once.
Is it my turn, Paul? I think
Sure.
I just don't know. Okay.
Actually, no, it's not. We have to address a fan question.
Oh,
It's been asked a few
no.
times now. Fans want to know why Chad isn't running your street stock. Why?
Oh my god. Really?
That's what I said. I'm like,
No, look at the last comment.
Knuckle up,
I'm outta
sucker. Be scared.
Oh god.
You know, honestly, we'll talk about that later. This is Anthony's show tonight.
What's the funniest thing that's happened to you, Rachel?
Yeah,
That's a
what's
good
the first
question.
thing
That's
that
a
ever
good
happened to you? Yes. Thank you, Adam.
Probably. Can it be from any?
Anything.
Probably watching Chad drive around the track with a tire under his car. I was yelling at you to stop from turn 1. I was like, stop!
Let me tell you something.
Oh gosh.
I hit a wall coming out of turn 4. I drove that thing to the pits, and I shouldn't have. My tire was in his car. I wasn't getting hooked up. I was driving right back to the pits.
Yeah, I bet the tire was done for.
Oh, it was done for a
That rim's probably shaved down now.
Yeah, I think we did that rim out.
Yeah, it's honestly the least of the worries.
Yeah,
on that
that
car
was-
after that did.
I think it's in our driveway.
It might be holding the basketball hoop down. All right, so that's the funniest thing that's ever happened to you.
No.
Okay, I was like,
No.
come on, boy, not
Also-
a sucker.
Also, probably watching my dad throw a couple steering wheels.
I threw one twice.
Yeah, it was only one steering wheel.
Not once. He threw it twice.
I know,
counted
but it's
that
the
too.
same steering wheel though.
It was
Because
probably
the
on-
track safety,
It
because
was
you're
probably
How'd you get it back?
He walked down the track. So he walked down the track, picked it up, and walked back.
No,
and
no,
just
no,
waited
no.
Like this.
the safety crew handed it back to us.
Oh, he
Here,
did?
try again.
I was standing at the wall when he threw it the first time. I was like, "Dots," because I thought I was coming over the.
That's my top memory of the racetrack. I don't care who the other. Paul and I were in there, feel like they gave it back to him.
I was also at the same guy twice. I got scared the second time. Thought I was gonna go right through his windshield. Wow.
All right, you're a track owner.
Okay.
What is one rule you're changing?
Tire roll, body roll, and classes, like different kind of classes.
Chicken?
I think we need to set up a meeting with Gary to talk about a young gun class.
What did they tell you about? Oh yeah, I'll get it grounded.
Did he get grounded?
No, I didn't throw any.
But
He
Dad
did
did.
That steering wheel's bent.
I think there was a post like a couple of days later on Facebook
Where he was looking.
in search of a steering wheel.
Yeah. That thing was like this, like that.
They've been grounded before. Him and his brother both.
Oh yeah, 2 weeks. I forgot about that one.
What'd
So
you
it was a heat race. I think was it a heat race?
He races free for
It was a heat race. Me and Bam started on front row,
Oh boy.
and I didn't have any brakes.
You didn't have any brakes, or you didn't have any brakes?
I didn't because I went in low, and the car started going like this. So I turned to the right. I didn't see Bam.
Like you
'Cause
didn't
I
see
had
them,
my-
or you didn't see them?
No, I had my head like this, so I'm always looking like right at the corner. And all I felt was somebody go under me, and I was bouncing, and then all of a sudden I looked back and I was like, oh no, that's Bam. I just floored it, going on a corner. He just turned me around. We got grounded for 2 weeks about that.
Tell you about the real story.
Yeah, I kind of want to say no.
So Bam's leading. Anthony's second. Anthony rolls in, sideswipes Bam. They get together. Come down the back
That's
stretch.
his tires sticking out.
Anthony lifts to go into 3, and Bam doesn't. And it wrecks them both. So we got in the truck on the way home, and they're laughing and this and that. And I says, well, how's this? You guys are not grounded from racing for 2 weeks. That's not how this works. And, yeah.
It's a good lesson. It's a very good lesson, though.
Yeah.
Good to see you, Bill.
Yeah. Gunner Gill wants to know what's your hardest crash.
Haven't really hard had one. But there's one night
Knock on wood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You better.
But there was this one night at spring court. It was during practice, and kids spun around, coming out of 4 actually. I didn't see him. Went right up under him. So we were sitting like this. His front car was like right like this. We were sitting there. Nobody would help us.
Sure, Paul, go ahead.
I only have one question left.
Ooh, I have another one. For the worst time at the track.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I was racing 996 for the first time. And I forgot to tighten up my leg nuts. So I went out the track with my right rear going like this. Lost it lap 2. Finished the race with no right rear tire. Didn't even know it. So I was driving off 1 tire, which was the left rear.
Well, you don't need
We were
to
on
look
dirt.
for- You're good.
Kind of need it. Didn't you need it?
No, that was my right ear. I needed that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so let's. Yeah. Paul, go ahead with your question.
All right. So my last question, I always wrap up. Got some awesome swag. I know we supported it a lot last year. Is there a place for fans to get any merchandise of any sort? And tell us about your sponsors, friends, family, anybody that helps get you to the racetrack week in and week out.
I don't have your notes.
No, I don't.
That's okay, just guess.
Mad Financial, which is mom and dad, and then
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I did not know
I found
that.
out last year what Mad Financial meant.
Yeah. And then we got James Management and BC Pizza. Mike Stan brought us pizza every night. That was pretty good. That was good pizza.
I enjoyed that pizza tonight.
And then, yeah. Duncan Waddle out. Jamie helps us out a lot. Jeez. Mom, can you send me a text?
What's your favorite drink at Duncan?
We won't talk about that.
Okay.
I don't really have
Supposed
one.
to say like a Shirley Temple or something.
I don't really have one.
Okay.
They started going down to the Duck when they were probably like 2.
Long time members.
Yeah. We have.
If you walk in there today, there's little mini aprons hanging back in her kitchen for her.
One time I made a burger for my dad.
You made a burger?
Yes. And I took the spatula, went like this. I said, SpongeBob flipped it up in the air, flipped it, and it landed straight up.
East Leroy Chainsaw.
Huh?
East Leroy Chainsaw.
L.
East.
I can't remember what it is. East.
Leroy
Leroy.
Chainsaw.
Chainsaw. Jeez. I can't hear him.
It's okay. That's,
You're young already using that excuse.
all right. Anything else on that one?
Yeah.
Oh, no. Yeah, probably, but I don't remember it off the top
Okay.
of my head. Oh, Level Auto. Robbie helped us out a lot last year.
I'm trying to picture your car and just like your sponsors.
Yeah, that's. Hold up, I have a picture.
Level. East Leroy Chainsaw. Looking well out.
I think you got them.
A few moments later.
Yeah, we got them all.
Good job. Good job.
All right. So I'm going to ask my last question before we play my favorite game. Go back to rookie Anthony. Was one piece of advice that you're going to tell him?
Have your belts tight.
Don't fall asleep on a restart.
We won't bring that up. We won't bring that one up. Because one night I lost a race on a restart because I didn't know how to do restarts. I was leading and a guy spun me going for the lead and went for the restart. I didn't know where I was supposed to go. I didn't know you could be half throttle, full throttle. I went full throttle right in there. Yeah. I didn't know what to do that night.
Sorry, it's all learning.
You learned, yeah.
Yeah.
You didn't make the mistake again, did you?
Nope.
Oh, you gotta ask me. Give me a question.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. You probably have some. Got any good Gary House stories for us?
I don't think Gary knows about this one. I almost stole his emblem off of his truck one night.
You what?
I almost stole his emblem.
You
What do
did
you got?
almost.
Yeah, we had a screwdriver and a hammer. We were going around night construction cars, knocking them off. We had like 16 that night. Curtis Town bought 2 of them for $15. Thanks, Curtis. Yeah. My one Gary House story.
Oh, thank you.
I remember the night of him walking around asking if you wanted to buy it.
There's a whole pile of them.
All right. Are you ready for word association?
Just gonna wing it here, yeah.
Sorry. So you know how this works, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to say a word there's one to say. I want you just to, whatever's top of your mind, just say it. Okay?
All right.
Ready?
Yeah.
Green.
Go.
Number.
70.
Sport.
Football.
Family.
Dad.
Food.
Burger.
Drink.
Coke.
Denny Hamlin.
Trash.
Music.
Country.
Band.
No.
Country.
Music.
State.
Michigan.
Track.
Chosen.
Driver.
Me.
Fast.
Andy.
Slow.
Bubba. Sorry, Bubba.
I was waiting for it.
Oh man, I gotta continue. Cheater.
Paul.
The goat.
Me.
Dirt.
Larson.
Asphalt.
Andy.
Hero.
Dad.
NASCAR.
Osmore.
Hoosiers.
Tires.
Best friend.
Bryce.
Favorite parent.
Oh, boy.
Good job not answering that. Dang, you did pretty good.
Yeah,
That was
really good
actually
answers.
really good. I threw some stuff in there that I normally don't do. Oh man, I can't thank you enough for reaching out to me. This is the second time you've been on our show. We got you solo this time.
Yeah.
We got some plans for the others in the family, but you waddle back a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just like the one.
It's okay. But I'm truly excited to watch you this year. You impressed not only me, but a lot of people at that track. I think it's an honor watching you on the track. It's an honor to have you at the track, even if it's starting out with mini wedges or just flying in turn one. We can't thank you enough for everything that you do at such a young age for short track racing. You've got a huge career, or I say career, ahead of you, and I think you're going to do great things with it. So
I don't really know. I just like to come on the shows, talk about racing.
no, you're good. You did a great job. Even though you're nervous, you did good.
You got a long future in this sport.
You do, and it's kids like you that's going to help grow the sport, because there's going to be other kids out there saying, if he can do it, why can't I?
I feel like there's going to be a couple, like 12, 13-year-olds out there this year with me.
I think so. I think there's going to be a lot.
Young drivers too.
And we haven't forget, we did a poll earlier this winter. You did win. We just have not received our, what do you want to call them, the little plaques or trophies. So we are going to be presenting those soon. We have not forgot about you.
Probably at the 2026 awards.
Yes, it might be 2026, 2027, but you will get them eventually. You actually, you were in the running for a lot of awards. But you're going to be at the awards party, right?
Yeah.
That's cool. That's good. So we might just hand them out there if we have them by then, but we're going to get you taken care of. Uh-oh, you got a message.
Okay.
Yeah, you're in trouble now.
Chad, tell him about what an impact he's had on Brantley.
Yeah, as you see, Brantley never really sits here and watches. Now, he does have my phone, but he is, that kid, and it's both you and Bam.
Yeah.
You guys have impacted my son a lot. Like, they look up to you both, and they get excited to see you on that track. They get excited at the track when they know you're going to be there.
I get Brantley like 3 different shirts this year, just with my name on it. Me and Bam's name.
Yeah, he adores you guys, so thank you for that. You guys take him under your wings, and I appreciate that more than anything. So thank you for that.
Thank you guys for having me on. It
It was a
fun.
pleasure.
Yeah, it's been
It
fun.
was fun.
It is fun. I have a good time at the track with you, and we knew this would be a fun episode with you because we can give you crap and you give it right back to us. So we appreciate that. We appreciate you wanting to come on. We appreciate your dad bringing you down here.
I think Dan was supposed to come, and then he wanted to stay home and play some Fortnite.
We won't talk about that.
Okay.
I tried playing with you the other day. You declined me.
Oh, I did?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
He's got a real weird username. So.
Yeah.
I probably just.
No, anyway. Are you able to hang out for a little bit to watch the Crash of the Week?
Yeah, it's probably me though.
Yeah.
I
I honestly don't know.
I really don't have a real crash though.
I
I have, but I haven't had one real hard.
Let's
Well, here we
roll
go.
that
All right.
Top Pro Race Media Crash of the Week.
We celebrate with the city tonight. Hear the whole crowd cheer. It's the ultimate
so
So dark.
Why are we so dark? So those videos, thank you, Lewis, Silver Cup Racing, for the great footage there. Those videos, I'm gonna let you talk, man, on that first one because I want your perspective on this. And we are not regulated by the FCC. And parents, give them a break on this one.
It was my first good race. Couple bad weeks before that. Made it in the A feature. The week. What's up, Bryce? Made it in the A feature the week before that. And then my little crossover move, and I really thought I was gonna hit the wall there, so I just hit the brakes. But kept it straight though. But finished second, so I was pretty happy about that.
So all year, I mean, I've told Paul we're watching you race, like the crossover moves you do are sometimes, if not all the time, better than most veterans of the sport. And you showed it in that video, your crossover there, trying to win that race was impressive and clean on your part. Unfortunately, the other car, we'll just leave it at that, right?
Yeah.
But then that second part of the video, let's talk about that.
First win, pretty cool.
Cool. Yeah, man.
Started in the back, started on the way back. Started the race, I didn't know what I was going to do. I just decided to go, took the bottom and went, getting about 4 spots. But then Joel was right in front of me. On the start, I was hitting him. I could just see his head bobbing around. I was like, oh, geez, Joel, sorry about that. and then, so I don't know what happened to his car, but then he got all loosey-goosey, and then Bama was hit him.
It's probably because you were ramming him back the whole time.
I didn't mean to.
Just kidding.
And then, yeah. So.
How'd that feel? Because, I mean,
Yeah,
you've seen people running across the pits. You don't get obviously see that when you're in the car, but how's that feel watching that?
There were so many people around that car. I could barely see the side of it. But that was pretty fun. My mom was mad at me that night.
No.
Yeah. Because of my picture. I had my sticker in my mouth like this.
Well, isn't that what you do?
No, I almost put my middle in my mouth.
Hey, you're supposed to know.
How do you know?
You know, tonight.
What is it?
Harsh.
You see what I do?
Yeah, really. I don't know what you have to deal with.
No.
Another story.
So yeah, so again, thank you, man, for joining us tonight. Thank you for your side of things, because as adults, sometimes we don't think the way we should think, and it's good to have somebody as young as you with a fresh mind that's coming into it with open eyes, compared to some of us out there. So we appreciate you more than anything. Huge fan of everyone that's a part of Checkers Records and more. It's just an honor watching you out there running those laps. So, all of you guys.
You can get these new Bash Brother hoodies at, what's LC's page?
Quality graphics.
Quality Graphics. You can get t-shirts and hoodies. So make sure you stop there and look at it.
Do you know the website? That's okay. I don't remember off the top of my head either. All right, man. Well, I got nothing else. Paul, you got nothing else?
No, thanks for coming on, man. It was a great time. I do have one question to follow back. What the hell's going on with your street stock, Chad?
Think I can jump in?
Congress had been up for a little bit late.
I am raffling the street stock.
Boo.
That's fine.
Thank you. One more time.
Are you doing it? Check.
And there you have it. I am not getting out of racing, though. I promise you that. So I'm just going to raffle the street stock off, and I'm going to go back to something a little more affordable for me. Go back to the front wheel drives. Jeez, oh, Pete, guys.
Okay.
It's just
give him a break.
Thank you.
Really, Charlie? Come on.
I don't know it. TBD.
TBD.
I need a hug. Yes, I need a hug. Jeez, oh, Pete. Oh, so that's the gist of that. It's just I want to go back to what I can afford right now, and we talked about this numerous times.
No. Ignore Lindsay's question.
I said I don't know. I don't know. It's to be determined.
Hey, we'll help me and Bam will help pit crew. It'll be fun that night.
But we've talked about this numerous times on the show about the cost of racing, and unfortunately, I'm not in the position I was when I got the street stock to be able to race it and be comfortable racing it. So I'm just gonna go have fun again. And there was times where I got out of the front wheel drive and I was pissed, but
I agree.
There's also times where even though I got my butt kicked sometimes in front wheel drive, I had fun. I typically got out of that car with a smile on my face. And
how was your night that you didn't have power steering on that front wheel drive? I remember that.
This kid, it hurt. That's Paul. No.
Is that when he was walking around like this?
Yeah. But yeah. And Scott is 100% correct. Like to be competitive in the street stocks is expensive. That car is a beginner car. With work, it could be one of the top cars, but you got to put money into those. It's money car. So it's just you gotta put money into it, and we've all talked about this before, and that's unfortunately where it's at. It's a money deal, and we can go into the front wheel drive, and I can race with my brother-in-law, which I'm really wanting to do because I think that'll be fun. And of course, you got Anthony Bam. You got all these kids out here that I'm looking up to that I'd love to go out there and compete with them. So just have fun. Go back to what I started. So.
I got a question for Paul. Are you racing weekly?
No.
Okay, because Gary had one.
Yeah, no, my schedule is far too busy to try to race weekly. Will put the schedule together last week, kind of hammer down the dates I plan to race. So.
Chad, question.
Yeah.
You and Anthony and Bella tied for first. Who's winning?
Not Chad.
I haven't even seen you race yet, so I don't know.
I'm gonna give it to Anthony. And I'm not giving it to him, but I think he could beat us.
You're gonna rush Bella in the process?
No.
I'll give Bubba the bumper. He knows that. He'll give me the bumper. We will give each other the bumper, but that's what's gonna be fun.
What color's the back bumper?
I think his is
black.
I think his is black. I'm not sure.
What was yours?
My cars have always been black.
Okay, you're gonna have a lot of blue and white on that car. Maybe some pink.
But yeah, so you gotta dump them all. But yeah, it's just I want to go back and I want to go to what I started with, and I had left. I could actually afford it if I did. And I got a brother-in-law who's really good at what he does.
Oh, so he's gonna be fixing 2 cars?
No, Bubba. Here's the thing. My brother-in-law Bubba, there was times he helped me, but most of the time he said, "You're gonna do it, and I'm gonna tell you how to do it. And that's the only way you're gonna learn." And that was literally the only way I learned. And I'm 30-something years old at that time, and I didn't know how to change out a tie rod. I had no clue. It's.
And now you're half a dozen in. You're an old pro.
Yeah, I mean, I've changed out CV axles, tie rods, all that crap. But he didn't sit there and do it for me. It's just like these kids. Their parents make them do it on their own.
My dad.
And it's how you learn. And
the time that we were doing oil change in my Neon, my dad just told me how to do it, and I did it. But he had to help me with some because that thing was tight. I could barely get it off. But yeah, he doesn't.
PG Chad.
Good.
What are they?
Nothing. Yeah, anywho, with that. So yeah, we're gonna go back to it. We're gonna have fun. I'm gonna have fun with these kids. Ball, stop. PG ball. Anthony, again, thank you, buddy. I appreciate you.
Thank you.
We got it.
Just mute us.
Playing with babies. Oh. We'll talk. We'll talk. All right, guys. I don't got anything else. So we carried on a little bit longer in this episode, but
Baby doll.
It's been a great episode. I had a lot of fun
I
tonight.
have a G-Man
So-
on top of my hood.
Paul, thank you again for everything.
You got a
Thank
great
you all of you
episode. This was a
guys
fun one.
for joining us. Alicia, thank you for everything. Anthony, man, good luck this year, dude. Like, I seriously, I think we're gonna see.
I
a
want
lot
to
of
race
you-
with you guys too. I'm gonna probably get the. Are you doing limited or are you doing all?
Yep, we'll be out there in both. So.
Okay, if I get to race at Kalamazoo, we'll be there.
Awesome. All right, guys. The last thing I have is make sure you guys check in with your friends and family. Typically, the ones who need the most help are the ones that don't want your help. Sometimes all it takes is an open ear to help somebody through a rough time. And with that, we love y'all.
Have a great night.